Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Sinani Sapena. NIM 2020013085 Class C. I am from Muhammadiyah University of Yogyakarta. I will present about metal casting technique. Presentation outline. 1. Introduction to main point 1. Materials used in casting technique. 3. Main point 2. Metal casting process. 3. 4. Main point 3. Kind of the tips of casting technique. 4. Conclusion. 6. Reference. 7. Discussion. 1. Introduction. That have long been done even long before the development of skins of and technology as the evidence found by archaeologists in the form of ancient objects such as gold coin, silver and bronze in three-dimensional shapes are made through a casting process, meaning the most no casting process has been done since its development human civilization. Metal casting is a method of forming workpiece or raw material for workpiece. In many ways, the work objects are formed through the casting process. Has advantages in both properties and efficiency. Its formation does not even possess the material it is formed, which other ways, for example, involve iron, steel, where things are cast result of casting. Its properties can be determined in the formulation method and can be improved according to our needs. 2. Material used in casting technique. Iron. Raw iron obtained through distribution in a kitchen is poured into a half-mold and tried widely to repeat the same mold, which is called cast iron, as a product raw material, where iron ore will be processed into steel on. Pure copper is widely used in the electricity industry, where one of the good properties of copper is a good metal conductor electricity, even though the voltage is low. Aluminum is used as aircraft equipment, automobiles, and a wide range of engineering equipment just it is strong and light. Nickel and chromium are used widely as alloys with steel to acquire properties. Specially, it is also used as a coating on various metals. 4. Metal casting process. The process of forming a workpiece by means of casting or dispowering is done by first making a mold and lathe depending on the shape of the workpiece. Mold making is designated which peak in mean and the level of complexity of the planar casting object. Mold should be designated as simple as possible so that they are not difficult in the process of pouring, and pouring material can easily distributed throughout the cavity, which is the shape of the workpiece. Smelting process. The process of smelting the meat material is carried out which the workpiece in the kitchen cupola and the kitchen introduction of low frequency. A. Kitchen cupola. Kitchen cupola is made from a cylindrical steel in a oblique position on the inside well where the smelting process occurs located with a fire resistant brick. As the fuel needed for steel smelting is used coal. B. Low frequency kitchen. For induction kitchen, this is the ultimate kitchen widely used in the smelting process because of the cost operation is cheap and easy to operate, so referred to as low frequency induction kitchen. Casting process. Casting. The casting process. Casting is filling the mold cavity which diluted casting material. Various ways can be carried out in accordance with the casting system used, such as pouring in sand mold carried out with the pouring system using a pour pan ladle. 4. 5. Kind of tips of casting technique. Sand casting, which is a type of casting using a sand mold. This type of casting is most widely used because the production costs are kept and can make object with a capacity of ton. Centrifugal casting, which is a type of casting in which the mold is rotated along with pouring molten metal into the mold. The aim is that the molten metal is pushed in the centrifugal force due to rotating the mold. Decasting, namely casting whose mold is made of metal, so it can be used over and over again, usually non-ferrous metal or gas. Investment casting, which is casting whose bells are made of wax and the mold is made of ceramic. 6. Conclusion. Making an object from a casting technique is very difficult and complicated because there are many processes that must be carried out and it requires high accuracy, starting from the selection of the material to the desired shapes. Because if it is a little wrong, it can make the object you can to shapes become defective or even make the object format non-finished or damaged. 7. Reference Sujana Hardi 2008 Teknik Pengecoran Logam Jilid 1 untuk SMK Jakarta Direktur Pembinaan Sekolah Menengah Kejuruan. Sujana Hardi 2008 Teknik Pengecoran Logam Jilid 2 untuk SMK Jakarta Direktur Pembinaan Sekolah Menengah Kejuruan. Sujana Hardi 2008 Teknik Pengecoran Logam Jilid 3 untuk SMK Jakarta Direktur Pembinaan Sekolah Menengah Kejuruan. Teknik Pengecoran Logam dan Perlakuan Panas kelas 1 SMK. Discussion session. In this slide, you can read any question to open the discussion session. See you again. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.